Here we go. We are going here. We've got ourselves a rebuild challenge to complete today. First off, let me just say I still can't get over that we made 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. If you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. It'll be absolutely amazing. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year now. My main goal was to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but yeah, we smashed that. So now let's try and get 2,000. Today, we are doing a trade everyone rebuild, I guess you could say. I'll put up the comment now. This was suggested by FSock Bomber on my 1,000 subscriber video. He said that we should do a challenge where we have to trade with every single team. And once we've made a trade with that team, we can't make a trade again. So we have to go through every single one of these teams and make a trade with all 29 teams. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to jump into a fantasy draft, get a random team, and then we're going to have to try and trade with all 29 NBA teams. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I am going to keep track of what teams and all that I do trade with. And yeah, let's see what team we get. We get the Atlanta Hawks. We've gotten the Hawks a lot in fantasy drafts, not gonna lie. However, every time we do, we get someone good. We get the 11th pick, which means I'm pretty sure Zion's still here. Yes, he is. So that's pretty good. We could even get like Embiid or Kyrie, Paul George. It would be good if we could get Kyrie, because we don't really use Kyrie that often, or Jokic. But besides from that, everyone else you can really trade for. But let's see what happens. I'll see you guys with that team. So we end up with Nikola Jokic, which I'm fine with because we don't really get Jokic that often. We've got D'Angelo Russell, Gallinari, Terrence Davis, Harrison Barnes, Patty Mills, Olynyk, Carmelo, Vonleh, DeAndre Hunter. That's going to be nice. He's a young player that we can use for trade value. Torian Prince, But we've only got one player that, you know, is like decent. I mean, not decent. I mean, like one player that's a young player that we could, you know, develop or trade away, if you know what I mean. What I just did then was I moved everyone's position so that they have higher trade value. I could probably do the same with D'Angelo Russell. So yeah, we'll try that. We're going to make a trade with every NBA team. So what could happen? Let's just move Jokic to the power forward. He goes up to 94. If we move Jokic to the power forward and pair him... Actually, no, let's just offer Nikola Jokic. What could we get in return? Not a lot. Best thing we're getting back is Pascal Siakam. So the challenge doesn't mean we have to trade everyone. So what we could even do is just keep Jokic and then trade everyone else. So if we go Russell and Gallinari, see what comes up. Hope Chris Paul and Devontae Graham's very good. I like that. But now, Tobias, Chris Paul and Devontae is looking like the best. But could we do that without giving up Gallinari? Because Gallo is a pretty decent... Yeah, I like that. We could get just Chris Paul. Okay, here's our first trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to do this for Chris Paul, who we're probably going to move to the shooting guard and trade away. So could we go Chris Paul to the shooting guard? And now we got to write down that we actually, you know, traded with the Bucks. 1 down, 28 to go. What comes up if we offer up Chris Paul and Carmelo on the same team? Could we get like Paul George? Would be lovely if he would like to come up, but no, he doesn't. So a trade is coming up for Paul George here, but we have to give up Terrence Davis, and I don't necessarily want to do that. Could you guys do this without me giving up Terrence Davis? I'll give you Noah Vonleh. How about that? No? Then I'll give you some seconds. You know what? Stuff it. I'll give up Terrence Davis then. I mean, I didn't really want to, but nothing else was going through. So now we've got ourselves PG and a Nikola Jokic. And we've made a trade with the Toronto Raptors. Gallinari and Devontae Graham. Let's see what comes up here. Let's see what we can get. So we can't make a trade with the Bucks or the Raptors. So every time we see those teams, we just cross them off our list. We can't do anything. D Rose and Schroeder's nice. I am liking this Orlando Magic deal the best because we can move both of those guys to shooting guard and their overalls do go up. So we've done a trade with the Orlando Magic. We can bring in Bam Adebayo for Derrick Rose and Zubac. I mean, we have to give up... Can we do that without giving up Melo? Could I give you Noah Vonleh instead? Maybe that helps. Yes, I can. I have to give up a first... And I get Lou Will. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm happy getting Lou Will. Who did we just trade with? I forgot already. It was the San Antonio Spurs. All right, we'll do this trade for DiVincenzo and a first from the Hornets. Only because, A, the pick is valuable and we haven't done a... We didn't do a Hornets trade, so there we go. We've done a trade with the Hornets now. We got Hassan Whiteside for Schroeder, Patty Mills, DiVincenzo, and a first. We got Hassan Whiteside because hopefully that helps us get Kyrie Irving. I'll give you DeAndre Hunter and Melo and your future first. How about that? And then you guys could do it. Thank you. We've done a trade with the Knicks now for their first round pick. Hey, we just got Kyrie Irving by giving up Bam, Hassan, and a lot of first-round picks. But we got ourselves Kyrie Irving and our trade with the Bulls. So there we go. We've got Jokic, George, and Kyrie. That's our big 3.5. I like it. So now what we need is another power forward or center because we could possibly play Jokic at the power forward. I mean, he's got the shooting ability not so good defense. So yeah, probably a power forward position would be best that's if we don't find a good power forward here. I did not expect that trade to go through. If you guys weren't paying attention, it's for Yusuf Nurkic. I gave up Lou Will and Darren Collison. And we got ourselves Yusuf Nurkic from the Suns. We can bring in Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma from the Mavericks for Yusuf Nurkic. I mean, it's not a center or a power forward, but a small forward nonetheless. And we can play Paul George at the 2 again. So we've got Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, and Jokic as our starting 5 at the moment. We can trade for Markkanen, and I'm just checking here, and we have not traded with the Pistons. So we're going to bring in Lauri Markkanen to our squad, which, I mean, is pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie. I like that a lot. Can we pair Markkanen with Yogi Ferrell for a better power forward? That would be lovely. We need a first, and the Thunder are giving us one, so thank you. I'll take that. That's a trade with the Thunder done. And same with the Jazz. We do need first-round picks, so here we go. Jazz first-round pick is now ours. Yes! Alright, we've got ourselves John Collins, which means we've got ourselves a great starting 5 that I'm very, very happy with. And also, we did a trade with the Warriors, so now it's another team down. So if you guys aren't keeping track right now, I have currently done trades with the Bucks, Raptors, Magic, Spurs, Hornets, Timberwolves, Knicks, Bulls, Suns, Mavericks, Thunder, Jazz, and Warriors. So we have done 13 trades with 13 different teams, which means we have 16 more trades to do with 16 different teams. Correction, sorry, I just realized I have done a trade with the Pistons, so that means we have one less trade to do. We haven't done a trade with the Nuggets yet, and TJ McConnell and J.R. Smith is pretty decent to come off of our bench. Not going to lie to you, not going to lie. Like, I'll probably trade away J.R. Smith. I'll move him to small forward, even though he's what, 6? Oh, he's 6'6". Yeah, no, he can be played at the small forward. But now we've got ourselves a backup point guard, and now we're looking for other positions. Yep, here we go. Pacers, a trade here for Kevon Looney, who we could probably, even if we really, really wanted to, flip another center if we could, but we have done a trade now with the Pacers. We haven't done a trade with the Sixers yet, so we'll do this. Bring in Monte Morris and what's his face, and Avery Bradley, sorry, and we could probably flip both those guys for a center that wants to come up with like Rashawn Holmes. With the Bulls, we can't because we got Kyrie from them. All right, we'll make a trade with the Blazers here because we haven't done a Blazers trade here. So we got Marcus Morris, which is decent as well, because then we can move him to the small forward. He's going to be our small forward off of the bench. I mean, he's making 15 mil. He's making a lot of money, but hopefully we can still find ourselves a center, but we've already done a trade with the Warriors. Jalen Brunson and Tyler Johnson gives us a trade from the Rockets, and then we could probably flip Jalen Brunson, move him to the shooting guard and flip him for a center. That's what I plan to do anyway. We'll trade for Daniel Tice. He could be our backup center for our team anyway. And what do we need off the bench? A small forward, no, not a small forward. We need a power forward and a shooting guard. We have made 20 trades with 20 NBA teams. We've got 9 trades left. 9? Yeah, 9 trades left. I don't know why I did 8. But we got 9 trades left here in this rebuild. So what teams have we got left? We've got the Miami Heat, Sacramento Kings, Los Angeles Lakers, Brooklyn Nets, Pelicans, Wizards, Cavs, Grizzlies. Okay, so we've only got 8 left. I must have miscounted. All right, we'll make a trade with the Washington Wizards for Duncan Robinson because he's always going to be nice for our team. He's now our backup 2 guard. And now I think we are all right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys off our bench. So what do we need? We need a power forward to come off our bench, and then we've got everything sorted. All right, we'll make a trade with the Sacramento Kings to get Dion Waiters, only because I know we can move him to the small forward and his trade value goes up, which means that we can flip him for a bit of a better player. We need to do a trade with the Nets, and Willie Hernan-Gomez and Tyreek Evans are 2 players that we can use to flip, and we can move him to the power forward and him to the small forward. And if we could find a better center, that could be decent as well, because what we can also do is move Tyreek, and then if we want to, we can move Tice to the power forward as well. Is it worth the risk? Yeah, I reckon so. That's the Heat trade out of the way. We now have Mo Bamba coming off of our bench, which we can move Tice to the power forward now. And now we've got ourselves a 4, 3, 5, and 2. We now no longer have our backup point guard, which we can probably make a trade for, hopefully. So this is literally the only trade that's coming up for Chris Clemens, and now we've got a trade with the Cavs out of the way. Grizzlies trade out of the way. We've got ourselves Aaron Holiday. That leaves 2 teams left, the Pelicans and the Lakers. Austin Rivers from the Pelicans is the safe option here. So there we go, the Pelicans down. We now have one more trade, and that's with the Lakers. Well, I mean, it's not glamorous. We've got Milo's Teodosic, and there we go. We've got ourselves all the trades done for this challenge. And I've got to admit, we've got a good starting five. It started off real strong, and now our backup point guard is Austin Rivers, so that's not nice. But in case you guys were wondering, I did make a trade with every single team, so here you guys go. I'll go slowly here and talk over a little bit. I did sign some free agents in between, because, you know, we ran out of players, and we weren't allowed to trade more than, we would have to have at least 11 on the squad, so yeah, I had to sign players in free agency, and yeah, this is all the trades here, so feel free to like count all of them up and all that, and just make sure I got them right. Rotation for this challenge is Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Brandon Ingram, John Collins, and Nikola Jokic as our starting five. We have Daniel Tice, Marcus Morris, Mo Bamba, Duncan Robinson, and Austin Rivers coming off our bench. We got Irving, Jokic, and Paul George as scoring options, and we got a 4-star system with balance. And apparently, we are a projected 25 seed according to NBA.com. So we got 2 All-Stars in Kyrie Irving on Team LeBron and Nikola Jokic on Team Luka, but those are only 2 All-Stars, no Paul George. We end up going 62-20 on the season. LeBron actually won MVP. Do we win any awards? We do. Mike Storfer, Coach of the Year. Good on you, mate. Only player we get on an All-NBA team is Kyrie Irving on an All-NBA third team, so good on him. Good on him. Kyrie Irving was our leading scorer with 28.2 points, 4 rebounds, and just about 7 assists. 52% from the field, 45% from 3, and 94% from the free throw line, so 50-40-90 club. Paul George, Jokic doing bits. Jokic, pulling down almost 10 boards, almost 7.5 assists a night, decent. John Collins, 14, 8 and 1, decent. Offensively, we were the #1 team. Defensively, we were the second best team, and differential, we were the best team by a long shot. So here we are, first round against the Hornets. Let's see what goes on here. Hopefully we can take the dub and go on to the second round, but I'm not sure here. We are up 3-0, and okay, they win one game. Okay, we're letting them win one game. We just let them win one game, and we're taking on the Raptors in the second round. I'm not okay. Maybe I should have looked to see who's on their team, because they did just take one from us from at home. They've tied the series. 3. Can we go up? Okay, game 7. Lovely. It's a very close game. I have a yeah, we're going to get eliminated. We're going to get eliminated here in the second round. I can already feel it. I can tell you right now, we're going to get eliminated. Kyrie! Who scored last? Who scored? So they fouled, right? They fouled, and Tice made the free throw, made both the free throws, and then Olynyk turned it over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we win. We go to the Eastern Conference Finals, where we are taking on Kyle Lowry and James Harden and DeMarcus Cousins. James Harden in the East now, hey? Uh-oh. We're up 3-1. Okay, we go to the finals. That was a lot easier than Toronto. The Grizzlies, who have LeBron, Buddy Hield, LeBron, Covington, LaMarcus, Derek Favors. Okay. This team is a bit good. We're probably not going to beat them. I'm going to tell you right now. Probably not going to beat them. 3. Oh, yes, we do. We win the championship. Let's go. Jokic finals MVP. So, Kyrie beat LeBron. Yeah, we definitely had a very good team. We've used players that we don't usually use as well, because I have been getting comments saying that I use the same players over and over again. So I tried to change it up this video a little bit as well. So yeah, that's me completing this trade with every team challenge, I guess you could say. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It'd be absolutely amazing if you guys could do that. But that's going to do it, lads. Hopefully you guys will have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.